Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and I would like to take this opportunity once again to welcome each and every one of you to our Teacup family. And I hope you feel welcome here, I hope you feel accepted here, and I just hope you feel really adored here, because I clearly adore each and every one of you, whoever is watching me. It doesn't matter if you've come the first time or you've been watching me for ages. You're all welcome and very loved. We are back yet again with our weekly readings, and how quickly is time passing. But let's just get into the business. So we have three piles in front of us. As always, you can pick one according to the images or feathers, whichever really calls your fancy. And once you've chosen your pile, we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've picked pile 1, this is what you can expect from your upcoming week. Now, first of all, I really have to tell you, pile 1, something is happening in your upcoming week which is making you feel supremely happy. Like you're elated, you're really joyful wherever you are, and you're grateful for everything that you have in your life. Okay, so very likely you're going to be spending time on your own and just counting your blessings, okay, just being happy. So I love it when the vibe of the week starts with happiness and gratitude, because that just sets the tone for the rest of the week. But I feel like, more than usual, you are going to be spending time with your hobbies. You're going to be spending time doing things you love, and you are almost catering more to your emotions than to your thoughts. Okay, you're like, I'm going to feel my way through this week, and I will not be surprised if you spend time doing things you absolutely love, and schedule other things that are unnecessary according to you this week to a later point of time. But very emotional, very optimistic is what you're going to be feeling. And also, I feel like you have freedom from your thoughts, especially if you have been having thoughts that have been slightly repetitive, or thoughts that are sort of bringing you down. That is changing for you, and this week you are going to be finding a great deal of freedom. So maybe this is a week which is not so busy, or you're only doing things that you're choosing for yourself. Okay, you're really exercising your right of freedom. But this week is also going to be a time where you look at your life from a third person's perspective. Like you're taking a step back from your routine activities and doing what you really love. That's the energy that is coming through. Now, what is going to happen is, if somebody else is sort of disturbing your plans, or if somebody is like, oh, why don't you do this instead of doing this, you're going to be a little bit resistant towards it, because this week it's like, no, this is my way or it's the highway. Okay, so these are two opposing energies, like very good when it comes to you, but when it comes to relationship with other people, there might be a little bit more resistance on your part. Okay, so two opposing energies is what is coming forth. But you are also likely to feel very future oriented, like you want to do a lot for your future, you want to think a lot about your future, and you are very future oriented this week. But also, the possibility of some kind of news coming for you this week is definitely there, and especially short term travel is very likely for you this week as well. Now, one thing that you have to be super careful of is your anger, and once again with the resistance part coming through. So this will be like somebody wants you to do something, you don't want to do it, and as a result you get angry, and that results in some kind of an altercation with other person. So that is something that you may have to be careful for. But once again, you want to take care not only of yourself this week, but you also want to take care of others. You want to help others, you want to be of service to other people. The energy this week is very emotions oriented, no thoughts at all. Very emotions are what is coming through for you. Now, in that zone of emotions, you are sort of thinking about a lot of your past. Okay, of course you're future oriented as well in one part, and the other part you're like, what should I do that can help me enable to forgive others? Okay, that's the thought on your mind. But forgiveness is something that is essential for you, and especially if you have wronged someone, just forgive them. And if somebody has wronged you, just think about that person and let it go. Just let it go, because it's not worth your time. Okay, see, what is happening is, there are certain things that you are freeing on your own, and if you just forgive people and you move on from that people, you are going to be experiencing a greater amount of fulfillment this week. So very crucial week, especially especially for your spiritual life, is what I'm seeing. Now, you are in a mood of giving, as the card suggested before this. You want to take care of others, you want to give to others, whether this is, your friend, your family, or just random people you don't even know. You're just in a very giving mood. So you may actually donate some kind of money, you may donate your time this week, but overall generosity is really, really high for you this week. But also I feel like this is going to be a week where you are going to be spending a lot of money, okay? So if you don't want to do that, just make sure you are really saving first and then spending, because spending on a high level is on your cards for you. Now, one thing that you have to be slightly careful of this week is not to draw so firm boundaries in your mind or in your life that you not allow other people to come in. See, sometimes what happens is when we are hurt or somebody says something to us and we are like, what if this person hurts me again? And you create certain boundaries for yourself. So it's important for you to remember it's okay to be hurt in life. You cannot get through human life without being hurt. Somebody somewhere is going to do that, but let that not create a fear of intimacy in your life, okay? So if that is a pattern for you, make sure you identify that pattern and stop it from happening in your future. And from your self-care this week, please, if you can, connect with the energy of crystals, or if you cannot connect with the energy of crystals, or if you're like me who just enjoys one or two crystal out there, just make sure to meditate with the white light energy. If you can do that when it comes to self-care, that will help you as well. Now I'm going to pick out a couple of more cards for you to see what extra messages are coming forth. But you're very free, okay? The energy is very light for you. Chance, okay. So if this week you want to take a chance on something, or you want to do something different than you've not done before, or if you want to think in a manner that you've not thought of before, once again with forgiveness and freedom, allow yourself to do that, because it's like there is a firm boundary here between your past and your future, and you are standing on that precipice. So you get to decide how you want to spend your future, and you can move accordingly. But take a chance on life, take a chance on relationships. Not every person in your life is out there to cheat on you or hurt you. Of course, very, very emotional energy, watery kind of energy. So you are going to be much more in the zone of taking it easy, taking it according to your own beliefs than anybody else forcing you, and hence the resistance is coming very strongly. But breathing, pranayama can very much be a part of your life this week. I'll give you a couple of more. Optimism, okay. So overall the energy for you is very, very optimistic. And one more. Dream, okay. So you're sleeping a lot and hence dreaming a lot, but future planning, of course, like I mentioned already, is also possible for you this week. I'm going to give you one card from Sai Baba, and let's see what advice Baba has for you this week. Miracles, okay. So miracles happen. Look out for the miracles in your life. I absolutely love it when this happens. See, the very, very first card that we had was gratitude and thanks. And remember one thing, when you're giving thanks for what you have, miracles happen and you get more. But again, the message is very similar. Look out for the miracles in your life, and what else is miracles but things that we are grateful for. But overall, miracles are very, very possibly going to happen in your life. Miracles are setting you free is what I'm getting here, and you are under Baba's protection. So clearly nothing to worry about, and a lot to be grateful for. Okay, now one thing that you have to be careful of is knowing who is your friend and knowing who's not. So maybe somebody is going to say something which is very, very sugary coated, and you're going to be very likely to trust them in all of your innocence and beauty. But please make sure if you're trusting somebody, it is only a person that you trust. Don't get into the way of smooth talkers, okay? Because these are the kind of people who can like sell ice to an Eskimo, and just avoid that. Yeah, I'm going to give you your tea leaf cards, and let's see what else is coming. Excitement, okay. So something is really catching your fancy, something is making you excited as well, and there is some kind of announcement coming your way as well. guaranteed success. Okay, so some kind of success is coming in your life, which is again possibly making you feel very very happy. And marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So maybe either the possibility that you are going to get married because you're leaving certain patterns behind is very possible. So I feel like, especially for my single friends, this is a week that you may decide to forgive somebody from your past and move on with your future life with nothing but hopefulness in your heart. Okay, so that may happen for you as well. And then freedom makes sense. This is like freedom from your own past, and this is a gift that you're giving yourself. Okay, so a lot of things are tying up here. A goal oriented person, once again, you may do some kind of future planning this week, and you have recognition, reward, or something for a job well done. So that is also possible. And you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So somebody is gifting you something this week. Okay, come back and tell me what gift you've received. Okay, see, sometimes the best gift that we can get from somebody is just their undivided attention. So maybe that is happening for you as well. I'll give you a couple of more. Let's see what's coming through. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. No wonder you're getting freedom from your past in certain ways. So the most difficult part of your life so far is over, and things will look really, really good for you. Time to act. Okay, so whatever dreams you have, please make sure you're acting on it if you're okay this week, because clearly you don't want to act on it this week, you just want to think about things. But overall, that's coming as well. Good news, so some kind of good news may be on the way for you as well. And something important such as a new job or a raise. Okay, so financially, the possibility of getting like good news is also there for you. Now I'm going to give you your letters and your numbers for this week. But your present moment, whatever is happening for you, it is so much better than what has happened to you in the past. Like, that's very clear to me. Your future will be much more better. Okay, it's like you're cleansed internally. That's the message I'm getting here. You have 25 H 13. Once again, a very week that is change oriented. That's coming through. B D. You have 8 O. 6 can be 9 as well. You have E L. Law of attraction. So basically, you may also try to sort of attract new things into your life, especially your plans. They may be more future oriented, or a lot of long-term plans as well is what I see here. Yeah, you have 29. You have R 7. R again. You have C. You have 12. I'll give you a couple of more. 66, 99, 77. You have G 31. N E 6, and you have R again. Okay, so overall, this is what you can expect from yourself in the upcoming week. And as I wrap this video, I want to leave you with all of my prayers for your future. Bye. Hello Pile 2s, I hope you've had an amazing week, and I hope you have an even more amazing week coming forward. Alright, so this is going to be a week, Pile 2, where you decide on some new dreams for yourself, or maybe you start something new for yourself, or probably this is like some new idea coming into your mind and you're like, oh, what should I do about it? Should I act on it? Should I not act on it? But a lot of new beginnings is what I'm seeing for you this week. Now, interestingly, along with the new beginnings, somebody from your past or some memory from your past is also coming into your life. Okay, and you're getting very nostalgic. You're like looking at old things, old memories, and I don't really see this as you looking at it unhappily, but just when we sit down sometimes with a cup of tea and we're just thinking and we're like, oh, in my past, that was how the good old days were. So maybe that's something you're going to be thinking about and getting a little bit nostalgic. But Pile 2s, be careful because your health needs your attention this week. So especially if you've been doing something that is making you a little bit more tired, or if you're not taking care of your eating or your everyday habits, please make sure you're taking your health seriously this week. Okay, please do that. And especially if you can then start a new exercise routine, that will be excellent. Yeah, because our health is a most important gift that God has ever given us, and that is something I've learned greatly this year. Now, one thing that is going to happen for you this week is people may oppose you in certain cases, or you say something, the other person says something, and you're like, no, that's not something I'm going to be doing. But something you're saying is clearly making somebody else very mad at you. Yeah, but if you feel you're right, say it out loud. Of course, convincing the other person may be a little bit useless, but whatever your beliefs are, convey to the other person in peace. Okay, in peace is something I'm telling you. But at the same time, this is going to be a very spiritual week for you, where you're meditating a lot of things, where you're contemplating a lot. You're also connecting with the divine much more greatly. And in fact, what is going to happen is, maybe while you're meditating or when you're having one of those quiet moments, the future, whatever you have planned for yourself, may actually become more clearer, or you may decide that you want something different entirely, because a lot of clarity after meditation is what I see coming for you. Now, interestingly, pile 2, the card of the magician almost like is chasing you. One thing that I know for you for sure is you guys are always future oriented. Like, you probably live in the future. You're like, I want my future to look this way. Okay, and that's continuing for you this way. But remember this, as always, like I always tell you, if there's anybody out there who's more capable of achieving every dream of theirs, it's yours. So whatever you want, stick with it. It may be slightly denied for you sometimes, it may be slightly delayed for you sometimes, but the life you've set out to achieve will be yours, because you have the capacity to make all of your dreams come true. Interestingly, when it comes to spiritual life, you've come to a head at something. You have almost come to a stage where you are crossing a lot of important portals for yourself. Okay, and especially the upcoming new moon may make it very, very powerful for you. Okay, so one thing is going to happen is your spiritual practice, whatever you are into, has brought you to a very important point, and things will just keep getting more intense right now. So your intuition is going to get much more stronger. The dreams you're going to be having are going to get much more intense. But remember, when that passage comes in, emotional fluctuations are also likely, and along with fluctuations for you, health related fluctuations are also likely. So let me tell you, this week especially, and the upcoming 2 weeks, whatever is happening in your spiritual life, so whatever is happening in the level of aura for you, that is going to be affecting your life great deal, rather than your decisions affecting your life. Okay, so please just take care of yourself. Don't do anything drastic. Take it easy this week as well. Now, interestingly, this is a week where you are also going to be getting a lot of approval from other people. See, what is going to happen is you're doing a good job, okay, and whatever you're doing, you're emerging stronger, you're emerging wiser. Somebody is not going to be happy about it. So I see this as, your haters coming out at you, or people who actually are not happy with your success coming at you, So avoid it, enjoy your success, because clearly you are on the path of success. And once again, you have the card of new beginnings. So really 2 messages coming stronger. So I feel like because of your spiritual life reaching a particular point for you, the new beginnings are happening almost automatically. Even if you don't decide on that new beginning is on you. So you're going to be feeling much more positive, especially after this week. Okay, this week may be slightly tricky, but after that things look so much more smoother. So please take care of yourself this week. And okay, this really makes sense. So you may spend a lot of time looking at your chart, especially for people who are very familiar with astrology, because I know a lot of astrologers watch my readings. So take a look at your chart, okay, because you may realize that things are shifting for you and things become much more clearer because of that. And if you're like me, who don't enjoy astrology a lot but who enjoy gazing at stars, you may be doing that. Or if you are not, do that please, because that will help you manage your energies as well. Because for me personally, I get so much more rejuvenation by just looking at the stars and connecting with their peaceful energies. So if you want to calm your energies down, look at the stars. They'll really help you out, okay? Look at that. One more message which is repeated. please make sure you're taking care of your health this week, okay? Don't overwork, don't do something that is really making you irritable or which is making you anxious. If you feel drained at all, be cautious and give your body nourishing foods and just take care of yourself. That's I'm telling you. If you want to focus on anything this week, focus on your health and things will be so much better for you in the upcoming week. Spiritually, as much as you can, meditate, contemplate, that's very important. Generosity, okay, so this week maybe you'll feel very giving towards somebody. You want to do something for somebody. Given the kind heart that you have, it's great. But this week, please, if you feel generous towards somebody, fill your own cup first, because your cup is almost like running on empty. Yeah, fill your own self first and then do whatever you want for other people. Yeah. See, it's like in the aeroplane, you know, the message that comes forth is when the oxygen masks drop down, please make sure you're giving yourself that oxygen first. So that's exactly what you need to do for yourself. And dive. If you want to do something that is slightly different, especially when it comes to new beginnings, that's for you. That's entirely for you. But also, listen. So maybe this week you have to listen to not only what your body is telling you, but to what your life is telling you. See, you're receiving like an energetic upgrade from the universe. So listen to what the energy of the universe is trying to tell you. Yeah. Give you one more. Okay, two more. Move. Okay, so if you want to move from one place to another, one job to another, if you feel that is something that is right for you, move, no problem. And empathy, okay, yeah, makes sense. Since you're having some kind of an argument with somebody, see, maybe what is happening is this person in themselves is going through something. So when they are not agreeing with you, when they're fighting with you, it's like they are going through their own battles, and which is mostly the case with most people in the world. Yeah, so be a little empathetic and kind to somebody in need. You may be the only person in their life who is generous to them or who's kind to them. A lot of people in this world these days are just waiting for one kind word. Be that kind person for them. Okay, amazing. So basically in this passage, in this initiation part, Baba is removing all the hurdles that are in your life, and your life ahead is going to get so much smoother, and hence the magician makes sense. You can do whatever you want for your future, and also the new beginnings can be much more smoother than usual. Okay, a lot of positive things are happening in your life, especially in next 2 weeks, very positive. Baba's grace is on you, use it well. I love that. So Baba is really blessing you with amazing things. And dreams, okay, so basically if you have any new dreams for yourself, write them down and make them happen. You can do it, my dear pile 2s. I'll give you your tea leaf cards. Let's see what wisdom they have to share with us today. Okay. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay, because of the grace of Baba on you or any ascended master that you believe in, you protected from negative forces. So don't worry, yeah. A meeting with a stranger could be very important. So meeting somebody can actually change a lot of things for you. This could be a meeting with somebody new, okay? Not somebody you've met before, of course, a stranger. So that's going to be important as well. Hard work ahead. So of course, the work ahead is going to be hard for you. Like you have to put in your extra efforts. That's absolutely for you always. But that hard work is going to be paying off, yeah? I'll give you a couple of more cards to see what extra messages are coming. Victory in some endeavor. Okay, so this week, 6 of Wands again. So you're going to be victorious in something particular. I'm trying to shuffle the cards around, okay? I don't know if you can hear it. Pleasure with a close friend. So maybe this week spending time with a close friend is indicated for you. And I'll give you 2 more. Okay, what's this? Great fortune. Okay, so the new beginning, whatever is happening for you, it is going to bring you great fortune. But of course, for that great fortune, you have to work yourself. It's not going to happen magically, yeah? But victory is assured for you and successful outcome to your problems. And once again, Baba has promised you that already. Yeah? Baba is removing all the hurdles from your path. I'll give you your letters and numbers. U 19, 21, I, A, 88, 20, 66, 99, 7, 5, E, UAE. Is somebody traveling to Emirates? Or is somebody starting something new like learning Arabic or something like that, you know? Possible. Or applying for a visa, that can happen as well. You have N, you have L, A, 26, L again, I, number 4, O. If you want to say no to something, say no to something. Or if you don't want to go out and do something or don't want to commit to somebody, it's okay to say no. Yeah, listen to your own self. 23, E, 6 can be 9, J, I, and you have an R. Overall, this is what is expected for you in the upcoming week. And as always, as I wrap this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, this is what the upcoming week is going to be like. Okay, so this is going to be a week where you are going to be imagining a lot about your future. You're going to be like, what can I do for myself? What plans am I going to be making? Or, you know, you may be revisiting your vision board, or the impression that I'm getting here, you know, some things that you believed in before, or some things that you wanted before, you may not want it anymore, and hence all the new planning is happening for you. But you're dreaming a lot, okay? Dream away, pile 3. Your dreams, I pray to God that they come true. But this is also a week where you have to take it easy slightly, okay? Because this is a time of healing of old wounds, healing of old belief systems and thought patterns as well. Physical healing, of course, but it is a time of healing your body, mind and soul. So please take it easy, especially this week. See, because what is going to be happening is, you know, possibly you've already taken too much load on yourself and you're continuing to take a lot of load on yourself. So maybe you're scheduling too many things or doing too many things. So please, if that is for you right now, this is a reading that goes up before Monday. So please make sure you're reducing your burdens, because you need time for yourself this week. Also, this is also going to be a week which is going to bring you a greater amount of happiness. You're going to be feeling very fulfilled, very happy, and in the moment that you are, you're just going to be feeling peaceful. It's not like something major is happening in your life, at least till now, that's what I'm seeing. But this is just feeling good in that one moment, okay? That's what's happening for you. But also, this is a week of lot of introspection for yourself, okay? No wonder that you're doing all the imagining and envisioning. But this is like you're almost going on a search of your own self, your renewed self, because clearly your belief systems about you are changing a lot. Your belief about life is changing a lot as well. And especially for all of my friends who are student, this is a week where you really have to sit and study and get in detail about whatever it is that you want to learn, okay? For all of my friends who are into research, this is a good week for you. But a lot of internal upheaval is what I'm seeing for you, and healing from your past is definitely on the cards. But this is also going to be a week which is financially very rewarding. But not only financially rewarding, it's like, you know, your hard work is paying off for you, and maybe that is bringing you a great deal of happiness. But the things that you've intended for yourself are coming to fruition, and hence you're dreaming some new dreams for yourself. But one thing I have to warn you about, okay? What is happening is, financially, I don't really see any major problem for you, but your consciousness is very much stuck on I don't have enough. That's happening for you, okay? Overall, the vibe that I'm getting here. So when this week you feel like I don't have enough, you need to change your thought pattern a little bit and make it much more positive. So maybe you need to look inside yourself and ask yourself, why do I feel like I don't have enough? I don't have enough joy, I don't have enough happiness, or I don't have enough prosperity. Yeah, it's an inner wisdom that you need to gain from your own self is what I'm getting at. Also, this is a week where you have to surrender your ego slightly, okay? So maybe this internal journey that you take will actually help you do that. Or, if you are sort of in that ego zone this week, we all get into that zone. Instead, move on to how can I help somebody. The moment you get into how can I help somebody, how can I help be of any kind of service to somebody, your ego just takes a backseat. That's the easiest way to get out of ego. Yeah, but that's something that's happening. But also, this is going to be a week where you're not really so much in the mode of emotions, okay? When it comes to your planning part, you're very, very thinking about your future rationally. When you're examining your own beliefs, you're thinking about them very rationally. So previously, if you were very, very emotionally oriented, it is going to be about your thoughts much more this week. But also, there are a lot of forward movements happening for you, okay? You want to get into the mode of action because you feel like, there's not enough time. There's not enough time to achieve what you want, or you're already late. Or, some things happen when you like the divine clock wants something for you and you want something else for yourself. That there is a clash of belief here for you, okay? So listen, wherever you are in your life, you're good. Don't worry about it too much. If you want to take action, by all means take action. But this week, please calm down a little bit. And this is also going to be a week where you're going to be much more disciplined than before. You're doing your job at a particular time, you're sleeping at a particular time, but everything that you have has a certain kind of discipline for you. So moving forward, if you're getting much more disciplined than usual, it's actually a good sign. Aromatherapy is something that you can absolutely enjoy this week and something you need this week, honestly, especially when it comes to healing. Your mind is very restless, pile 3. Your mind is very restless. You need to calm it down. Communicate. Okay, things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So there is something within you that is left unsaid. Maybe you want to say it to somebody, but you're not able to say it. If you can, just say it out loud. Say it out loud, get it out there and start healing. Yeah? Have you not forgiven somebody? You're holding a grudge against somebody. It has to come out. Direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. With the hermit again, hermit always searches for the right direction. So that is you this week, okay? And remember, only you can know which direction is right for you. And God can know it. So ask God to help you out when it comes to the direction of your own life. And God is the best guide, let me tell you this. And journey, okay, you're some kind of a mental journey, but you're also on a spiritual journey this week. See, I'll tell you this, all the journeys of our life, they are always spiritual, even though you may feel like they are outwardly in the world, yeah? But you are going on some kind of journey. Physical travel is also very much possible for you. I'll give you Sai Baba's oracle. Let's see. Spiritual teacher. Okay, happiness. So Baba is going to give you something that is going to make you very happy, and he wants you to reach a point where you only want what he wants to give you. So once again, with the spiritual journey that you need to go into, you need to go from I want this to I am open to anything Baba gives you. If you are able to take that journey well, your essential is going to be amazing. Because I don't know if you are a regular viewer of my channel, but you're clearly going through a process of awakening. And this is your next destination. Moving from what I want to whatever Baba wants to give me. Yeah, that's your journey forward. It's very simple, but very difficult at the same time. Needs you to be very disciplined, okay? Work hard and you will be rewarded diligently. So of course, working hard is something you absolutely need to do, but you will be rewarded accordingly. Okay. Ego is something that, okay, I really get this now. See what is happening, as I mentioned to you before, this is a week that is intensely spiritually oriented for you. And the result of that spiritual changes are actually showing up in your life. So this is a week, if you are able to surrender your ego, if you're able to get out of your ego with self-discipline and kindness, the rewards that you get are going to be not only spiritual rewards, but also material rewards. That's coming through as well. See, I'll tell you, any kind of wealth in our life only comes from God. So the more you walk towards God, the more God takes care of you. That's a firm belief that I have, okay? So keep doing what you're doing and surrender the results to God, because that is exactly what Baba wants for you. I'll give you your tea leaf cards and then we'll have your letters and numbers. Okay. It's an interesting week for you. get back to the basics. So you need to start from the very beginning again, very beginning. And I'll tell you, it's just about being a good person every day, doing something good every day, especially when it comes to your work. What did you learn in the very beginning of whatever it is that you're studying? Okay, even if you're working about somebody, what were the first lessons that you learned in your job? You need to get back at it. The rest will be very clear to you. Solid foundation, success with effort. Once again, getting back to basics, solid foundation. So if your foundations are right, success is going to be yours with hard work. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, or change is coming. So this is like a little bit of uncomfortable period for you, pile 3, but change is what is coming. You are going to be turning from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Yeah, it's like the foundation of you is surrendering your ego. If you get that right, the rest of your life is great. That's your lesson for you. Good fortune. Okay, moving forward, things are really looking good. Plan accordingly. Okay, and oh, happiness. Oh, you have one more. So happiness is clearly meant to be yours. You guys are like so different, Payatri. You're always different. A journey, okay, a journey either physical or mental. So either way, the journey is happening for you. Great worry over nothing. So if you're worried about something, don't. It's just you're worrying about nothing. Romance, celebration and party. Okay, so baby, a party, a celebration of some sort may also be on the cards for you. I'll give you 2 more and wrap it up. Period of prosperity and abundance with hard work, of course. Pay attention to your health. Okay, so please, my dear pile 3, because of so many changes happening not only in your external life but also internal, please make sure you're paying attention to your health. Energetic upgrades, awakening period, usually health gets affected. Take it easy. RA 8826. You have RJ, a radio jockey. Is somebody out there a radio jockey? 23 66 99 N 20 6 or 9 I C. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. Whatever it is that you want, I believe in you. If I for Y, you have yin. Okay, so this week, as much as you can you please take care of yourself, my dear pile 3s, because energetically things are changing, so just take care. Yeah, and again, you had the card of the health, right? So as much as you can, be in the receiving mode and not the giving mode, at least for this week. Later you can take care of it. Cat, again, does somebody have a pet cat that they absolutely adore? Especially in the spirit realm, maybe they are coming through with a message. And of course, you had a rat as well. Cat and the rat. Okay, opposing energies. But overall, this is what I'm seeing for you. Should I give you a couple of more? You have G, B, 29, and you have A. Overall, this is what I'm seeing for you for your upcoming week. And as always, as I wrap this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes and lot of prayers. Please take care of yourself, pile 3, especially this week. Work towards your ego. This is a spiritual journey for you. Make the most of it and emerge a winner. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.